cartoon history of the universe. Vol.7, all about Athens. Let's get started. Finally, we're back onto the last volume of book 1 of the cartoon history of the universe. So let's just get started on how we will do all of this right now for our finale from Big Bang to Alexander the Great. Get ready for Alexander the Great because we're gonna have the trip of our lives, I think. Anyway, let's do it. So right now, the cartoon history of the universe, volume 7, all about Athens. So that all about Athens part is really going to be all about Athens. And let me explain to you the importance of the Greek classical civilization with a bit of help from Mr. Larry GONICK. We owe so much to the Greeks, and they pretty much invented everything. Art, architecture, drama, poetry, rhetoric, philosophy, theoretical math. They practically invented the categories of later Western civilizations. Yeah, they were great. Maybe too great. It's as if all Western civilization came from them, and as if they were like a, I don't know, super father. That's why so many artists and the thinkers over the ages have rebelled against the Greeks' balanced, rational approach. You see? So they get you coming or going. They also left us something else, a detailed history of a war which brought a democratic superpower from glory to ruin. So as we turn back the clock to 480 BC, you might ask yourself, is this a story model to copy or a horror to avoid? Say, Larry just remembered why he dropped out of math. Let's get started. So, let's start with Athens and Sparta. Now, Sparta trashed Athens to pieces by now. And right now, after trashing Athens to pieces, again, they needed a lot. They decided to form an alliance. And it was called the Delian League. And this Delian League was eventually nicknamed the Athenian League, and the empire created the Athenian Empire. Why? Okay, let me explain. The Delian League is a league of a few Greek countries, and like at least by now cities, who come together and every year decides to pay tribute to the Delian League's head with either money or ships. Most of these cities decided money was actually really easier to give and less expensive to give too, while Athens always gave ships. So all the ships, most of them were made from Athens, and they were kept up well with the taxes from the other cities. And so basically the whole navy of the Athenian League was Athenian. The Delian League was basically Athenian. And when the city wanted to quit the league, and when Naxos refused to contribute anything, Athens attacked Naxos and seized all the cash. That's what you get. And with its old Athenian navy financed by the tax of the rest, the league was soon known as the Athenian Empire. And also everyone decided that until iron floats up to the surface, the Athenian League will remain, no matter what. So technically it was supposed to last forever since iron never sinks. And, well, yeah. Let's talk in politics. Politics is a very draft subject in my own opinion. It's exciting in the judges and everything else, but it's not very exciting in the part where it's all blah, like, I will decree that 10 commandment to agree. I will decree that 11 commandment to agree. Blah 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 blah. Yeah, whatever. But war is actually one of the exciting things of the Greek politics. for war, it always has to have some killing and fighting, and there's actually a very special thing about war. If you want to send a message to your team, a very special messenger was ordered with a very good wand and staff, and it was about to get killed, like, one! Then like, whoa, sorry, even if it's from the enemy. And then like, oh, good day, chap, I'm sending a message. Yeah, I'm sending one message too. See ya, whack, whack. Oh. And then run to their messengers. And let's talk Socrates. Socrates was actually the basis, in my opinion, the basis of all knowledge and philosophy. For Socrates, there is things about it where basically no one really knows about how to do. Socrates thinks that he doesn't really know anything. And that's true. No one really does know anything, according to Socrates. Even his arguments prove that. And his student Plato eventually found out about that too, and worked on that idea. And then let's talk Plato right now. Plato was basically actually a better version of Socrates, but he was still a Socrates, and so he was still despised by many people. And he also taught Aristotle, who made the mistake of not listening to his teacher much, and sometimes arguing with his teacher, and points that he thought were like irrational. And so Aristotle's revenge, Alexander the Great. And why is he revenging? What is he revenging against? For being told to be, you're dumb, you should have listened to Plato in the first place. Yeah, technically he should have, but to be honest, the saying that he didn't do it, it's actually a pretty good thing too. And when he tutored Alexander the Great, Alexander became a good king. He was able to conquer lands, visit some very places that no one else in the world has ever known. And yeah, and that's how this Cartoon History of the Universe Volume 7, all about Athens, is going to be about. Was about. Philosophy influenced the golden age of Athens and Socrates, Aristotle, Plato, and Alexander the Great. Philosophy is a very common thing in this era, and no matter how we try, everyone, at least someone, would have a philosophical idea. That's technically how it works. Finally, we finished the Cartoon History of the Universe, Volume 1. See you in Volume 2. Bye-bye. What?